Hi everyone, it's your girl Tosca. Hope you guys are doing well. I am in the middle of transition into moving, so I have boxes everywhere, all over the floor, all over the kitchen, so it's been a lot today and yesterday. So I've been doing all of that, and I'm gonna light some incense, you guys. This is gonna be just a video from, I had a meditation last night, and the goddess Isis, if you don't know who she is, she's an Egyptian goddess. Um, she came to me and she said, do everything that you know. Just do everything that you know what to do. Don't overextend yourself. Don't try to figure everything out. What do you know? Because what you know is enough, right? What you know is powerful enough. And I'm going to get started. So I just lit some incense, and I just wanted to kind of show you guys what I'm doing, and kind of transitioning into a new channel. I'm also doing more podcast type things now, and yeah, a lot of new things for 2026. And today is the 7th of January 2026, and it's a good day to communicate, to talk with your spirit guides, maybe light a candle for them. And with that being said, I did do some root work today, you guys. I did some root work today, and this is what it looks like. I know it looks kind of gunky, but it's actually it's my oil of favor type of oil, and this is root work. So you see this in like hoodoo and voodoo. A lot of prayers went into this, a lot of intention went into this. This is my oil of favor. It's my own recipe. There's a lot of rosemary in here, so if you're allergic, obviously don't use it. But I am starting to make my own oils, and I do make little vials. I do ship root work oils. If you want, you can use this oil to set your candles. You can use this oil for a bath. I just literally took a nice little 10-15 minute bath with this, and I don't need to use a lot. Like, I only used like maybe a quarter of a cup, like just a very not a lot. And I added some sea salt. So really good if you are, so this is good for if you're in transition into something. So if you're in transition, if you're moving, if you are changing careers, if you are switching into another home, if you're moving to another home, if you are a traveler, if you are going through a court case, if you are going through a divorce, if you're going through a marriage, if you are going through things that are that seem to have obstacles in the way, or it seems to be no end to it, and you're like, I need to break this cycle. This is that type of oil. And also, this also opens roads, opens opportunities, opens abundance. Also love, opens yourself towards love, healing. And if you're trying to learn new things, teaching yourself new things, this is probably the oil for you. If you're overcoming a battle with addictions, maybe you drink a lot, maybe you're doing too much, maybe you just are stressing out about things that you have no control over, you don't know what to do, or you don't have a direction. This is that oil, and this is my oil of favor. And I'm gonna label that here. This is my oil of favor. I will never ever stop making this. This is the one. And it's all purpose. It's what it's intended for. And a lot of us are going through challenging times. A lot of us, the whole world right now is going through a lot of upheaval, but we're trying to get into 2026, get through 2026 as smoothly as possible. So that's why I made an oil. If you are doing a cord cutting ritual, another good oil for that. Or letting go of the past, another good oil. Or getting over someone or a situation, that's also a really good oil to use. So with that being said, I am going to get started. I'm sending you guys massive love and light. Love and light. Ooh. Some of you, you don't know it yet, but okay, this is for a very certain specific few of you. You are going to learn to be practitioners like me. So you're going to learn to be very strong practitioners, very strong vessels. You have to be a strong vessel. This is why, army can throw whatever schmuck at me if they want, but you have to be strong in terms of your wisdom, in terms of your mentality, in terms of how you speak, your eloquence, how you present yourself, how you read, how to use your intuition. And then there's some of you that are looking for your soul tribe family. I'm seeing a lot of soul tribe family, which I really feel like that's about to happen for some of you. So maybe this year is that big year. I'm also hearing, especially when I was making that root work oil, my oil of favor, I kept hearing, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. When the student is ready, the teacher will appear. Some of you feel like you're in an ongoing struggle, like you feel like you made the wrong decision, and now it's like, what's gonna happen? Like, what's gonna happen to me? What am I gonna do? Like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? And the anxiety is not going to help you. I'm getting like, you really need to learn how to center yourself. All right, sending you massive love and light and healing and peace. All right. Whew, okay. Whew. I'm going to start out with my energy oracle cards for you guys. Isis came to me last night she's come to me several times, but in the recent year, since 2025, since last year, January 2025 till January 2026, she's been coming to me sporadically, and she's been telling me to not just to decide what to do, but she said to remember not who you are, but remember what you've learned. A lot of knowledge energy, a lot of knowledge, a lot of metaphysical, esoteric knowledge, very highly spiritual. Some of you are some of you are really, really guided. So I know some of you are asking for certain readings right now. I am open for personal readings. Yeah, yin yang, and the third or the sixth chakra, Archangel Metatron. Some of you are getting really high vibrational messages right now. Some of you are trying to get into alignment with your masculine and feminine energy. Some of you are Some of you are trying to integrate your head knowledge. Maybe some of you stayed in school for a long time. Maybe you have very high degrees, but it's telling you to also listen to your intuition. Don't doubt your experiences, your knowledge. School can only teach you one thing, right? One side of one thing. And then, the rest is you have to figure it out, I did a reading over the summer and I told this girl, life is a test. I'm not going to even shy away that it's not a test. It's a test. Except in school you study for the test, right? In life you get the test first and then you learn from it. You learn. The whole point of life is learning. We learn from our mistakes. Patience. Some of you, oh wow, that's very interesting. Some of you are watching my channel, appreciation. Some of you are watching my channel and it's kind of opened you up to the metaphysical world, because there's more to this life than what you just see in your face. There's more to, for example, like if you're watching Jungkook, bless his soul. Let me tell you something. I heard about what happened to Jungkook and his house. I'm telling you, that house needs to go. If he needs to succeed in this life, he needs to get rid of that house. That house is not, it does not have good energy to me. It just never gave me good energy. It's not a bad house necessarily or like a haunted thing, but it attracts negative energy. It attracts evil eye. Jungkook, if you ever watch my channel, I'm your girl. Listen. Get some of my oil of favor and you'll be okay. You'll be okay. Like protection. Some of you need to understand your protection. Now, what's crazy is when you don't understand how to protect yourself, you make yourself responsive or open to anything, and some of you need to really protect yourselves. So you got patience, appreciation. What's coming up next? Some of you watch my channel and it's opened your eyes up into sacral chakra. It's opened your eyes into learning about the metaphysical world, which I love so much, and I wouldn't be doing this channel if I didn't believe in what I said, if I didn't believe in what I do. You need a level of thick skin to be a good tarot reader, to be a good communicator, especially in the face of some people like Army, or like in a, when you're behind a screen and people can say whatever they want. You have to have like a thick skin to be able to distinguish who this is for. This is if you don't believe in the metaphysical world, I'm not talking to you. This is not for you. This is for people who believe, who have a level of faith in the divine, in yourself, in divine timing. And you may not be woo woo religious, light candles every day, but this is for people who actually believe and have exceptional idea about what they want to see happen in their life. So there's a lot of creativity happening. There's a lot of work I feel like the ethers is there's a lot of things going on. Yeah, okay. Envy, broken heart, caring connections, sixth chakra, thinking man, garden at the gate and adjacent opportunities, root chakra. This all has to do with grounding yourself. Don't let envy and the evil, For some of you, there's people, maybe even people in your family, could be people who you thought loved you, or they can love you, but they can also still have other intentions for you. Um don't you see with this door open, like, don't open yourself up too much, I think, to people, to different connections right now. I think right now, for those of you who are watching this, this is for the ones who understand to really protect yourself right now. You don't have to open your doors to every connection that's coming your way. You need a level of guardedness and healing, because I feel like for some of you, you're still healing about something. It could be something from the past, broken heart. Um, for some of you, and this is a very specific small amount of you, some of you experienced heartbreak and pain from someone you absolutely loved. And I'm also getting, it could have been someone who had a heart, who had a temper. Um, could be a misuse of language, could be a misuse of emotions. And um, what it's telling me is that some of you were so brokenhearted, but I'm seeing like you broke your heart, you broke your vessel, you broke your heart in order to let something new come in. Because for some of you, for something new to come in, Karen Connections. Because for some of you, heartbreak is, a lot of people think, oh, it's loyalty all the way through. Some people are not loyal. There's just gonna be a lot of people that are not loyal. Some people aren't even loyal to themselves, right? Um, this is about you not betraying yourself anymore. Every time you make a commitment, every time you make a decision, every time whatever, it almost feels like what is this runaround? And I think you had to get your heart broken several times, right? We learn our lessons. You had to get your heart broken several times in order to be able to know your worth, your value, and to not necessarily repair, but to build yourself up into a new vessel. So sometimes, like, let's say you break a cup, right? And it's all done. You can't even use it anymore, right? That's it. I'm sorry. It's sad. I really like that cup, right? And you throw it away because you were not meant to be you were not meant to hold that kind of capacity in your heart. You were meant for something different. You were meant for something more. Your higher self is telling you you belong to someone or something more than this. More than this. And it's causing you to be grounded. It's causing you to have patience. It's causing you to be grounded, and it's causing you to really think about things. Take your time. Think about things, have patience with yourself, and to know that there are different opportunities coming in for you, different doors of opportunities coming in for you. I'm also seeing some of you have different streams of income happening. So you might be starting another business, you might be starting a smaller business, you might be going through a thinking woman and journey. Wow. Oh, the temple path, the door to abundance, and the man holding the coin. Fifth chakra, archangel Gabriel, and blossoming abundance, goddess of the moon. Wow. So it's strong, and happy. Oh my God. Detach. Some of you are way too attached to a certain situation. It's keeping you in a loop. Detach. Some of you are hoping for the family that you wanted, or the man or the woman that you wanted. And it's telling me for right now, detach and come back to yourself. Don't let external validations get to you. This is it's time for you to kind of value yourself, right? Value who you are. If you've been thinking about someone, it could be romantically, it could be in a sweet kind of way, in a very sweet kind of way, in a very gentle kind of way. I feel like that person is thinking about you too. If you are not in communication, um, they're figuring some things. Let's take a step back. Hold on. They're figuring some things out that some of them are freaking out. Some of them are freaking out like, what could have caused this to happen? And some of them, it could have been like a brief moment, but it changed everything in your life. Door to value. Like, it made you see your worth. It like opened your eyes to your worth and to what you do. Blossoming abundance. Yeah, strong. This is my manifestation card. So there's a lot of abundance that's coming into you right now, and it could be abundance in money, could be abundance in love, could be abundance in just happiness. Maybe you're in a very celebratory type of mode. I'm hearing enjoy yourself, like enjoy yourself, enjoy what you're doing, enjoy your life, enjoy your job, enjoy your experiences, even as crazy as they might be. Give me 3 cards, please. 3 cards. Message from Isis. What is your message to the collective? She's been coming in and she's been telling me, walk away. Magician in the mirror. Again, a lot strong on the esoteric practitioner type of motivation here. Strategy. First chakra, root chakra. Archangel Michael. If something is not serving you, walk away from it. It preserves your self-respect, right? Rest and rejuvenation, and then you have community. So some of you could be starting a channel. Action, again, and then you have indecision. You already know what to do. Some of you already know what to do. You just haven't made the move yet. Some of you are trying to figure out what you want to do. Some of you are feeling like you are trying to play God right now, and you're trying to, this needs to work for this to happen, and you're trying to be the bridge. And what I'm hearing is, try not to be too tough on yourself in order to be the glue to make everything stick together. It's time for you to kind of break free from that and get in tune with your alignment with yourself. Some of you are being called to rest right now. Take care of yourself, rest, take a salt bath. Uh, Learn tarot, read tarot, do something that is letting you kind of calm your nerves, calm your body. Some of you are opening, I don't know why I'm seeing this, but some of you are opening a cafe or some kind of shop. Don't bother with the, I don't know why I'm seeing this, but don't bother with the rumors, because 99.999% of them are not true. Heart chakra. Heart chakra, Archangel Raphael. So some of you are definitely healing. The Sun and door to romance. Man holding a heart and patience. Don't get too anxious about love right now. I think it will happen when it's meant to happen, when you're ready. When you're ready, not when you want it, when you're ready for it, okay? When you're ready to open your heart, when you're ready to not be fearful of love. Because when you try to attract love while you're feeling fearful, or when you have trust issues, or when you don't know what to do, guess what you're gonna attract? You're gonna attract someone who has trust issues. You're gonna attract someone who doesn't know what they want. You're going to attract someone who is maybe in and out because you are fearful of love. You're going to attract someone who is also fearful of love. We, magician in the mirror, we attract what we are, not what we want. We attract what we are. So get very clear this year about what you are. Okay? Are you abundant? Are you, and it has nothing to do with your bank account, it has nothing to do with your job or whatever. What are you? Like, what can, if you had to define yourself in like a dictionary or something, what would be the definition of who you are? Right? Because I'm getting a lot of remember who you are, but also remember what you've learned. So a lot of you have progressed a lot in this life, and you just don't remember what you've learned, and you just keep going in a revolving door. So remember who you are, and also remember what you have learned, because it's also part of who you are, right? Someone, I don't know. Yeah, adjacent possibilities and door to romance. There's so many things happening all at once. Um, I'm getting a strong past life connection right now. So some of you might be meeting someone who was in your past life. I don't do twin flames necessarily. I don't do what do you call it? Yeah, I don't do twin flame journeys. I don't do like, draw a picture of who you're gonna marry. No, I just say what I see. This is my wisdom of the oracle. Six cards, please, for my collective. Dear Isis. Ooh, okay, well, some of you need to anoint yourself. Some of you, like, if you pay a visit to a church or some sacred place, if they have like some kind of holy water, I'm hearing like put some on your forehead. Protect your mind. This is the time to protect your head, your hair right now. So if you're Muslim and you wear, the headscarf, that's good. If you don't, I think some of you should start wearing a hat or start wearing something around your head, to protect you, to protect your mind from distortion, like maybe different kind of energies. Some of you are really opening up your crown and your third eye, so take care of your mind and take care of your hair. Your hair, also Native American, your hair also attracts memories. So whatever no longer serves you, cut it. Six cards, please. And I see give back to yourself. Give back to yourself. It's not being selfish. It's being loving to yourself, right? Love your neighbor as yourself. So you better be loving yourself. Some of you need to anoint your feet. Some of you need to really cleanse your feet in salt water or Epsom salt, because I feel like there are spiritual entanglements around your ankles. I'm also seeing some of you may have stepped or walked into places, whether it's work, whether it's even at a park, whether it is somewhere like a haunted house, I don't care. Like, some of you really walked into places, and be very careful, walked into places where there is a lot of negative energy, or there's a lot of envy, or there's a lot of jealousy, or there's a lot of he said, she said, gossip. And what I'm getting is cleanse your feet, because you are, that kind of energy can sometimes stay around you, and it affects your body, your whole body. Six cards, please. Breathe, yeah. Serendipity. Meditation, very important right now. Some of you are getting messages from your spirit guides and you don't even know it. You could be getting it in your dreams. You can be getting it in your, maybe a vision of it while you're driving. Hopefully it's safe. Here and now. Then you have peace. Breath work. You have chaos and conflict. Yang. Give me one card, please. Overall energy for my collective. No place like home. For some of you, it's telling you to be present. For some of you, there's literally for some of you, you don't know what to do. You don't know where to go. You don't know what's going to happen. But you have to be at peace with yourself amidst the chaos. You don't need to add more chaos in your mind for giving you more anxiety. It's not going to help you. It's not going to be a resolution to help you. It's just going to give you more. It's just going to fry your brain. It's just going to make you work overload when you should be having faith with serendipity here. Some of you, there's some good luck coming your way. Money, abundance, if that's what you're looking for. Abundance coming your way. And just stay very present. I'm hearing God's got you. Okay, so God's got you. So there was this, about a month ago, I'm going to share you a meditation I had in a salt bath I had. So the salt bath had sea salt, some white vinegar, and a little bit of borax. Okay. And so I stirred up the thing and stirred up the bathtub, and I just sat in there and I meditated. And usually I'll see people who in my family who have passed on, my grandmother, my father, and I saw my father, right? And I was like just bawling my eyes out. You just never get over someone you love passing away. So I was bawling my eyes out, and I just didn't want to let him go, and I saw my grandmother kind of pulling him away from me. And I'm like, don't let him go. Like, I want him here. He was kind of like my source of stability. And Jesus Christ, the face of Jesus Christ, intervened. And he said, I will take it from here. And the level of faith and the level of just surrender that I had to do just for that to happen, and self-forgiveness that I had to do just for that to happen, really, it just really opened up my mind. Clean up your thoughts. Clean up your thoughts, have some faith. Anything else, please? And so sometimes there's nothing we can do. That sometimes we feel like we are a prisoner in our own home. Sometimes we feel like we're a prisoner with golden handcuffs and we don't know what else to do. But it's having a level of faith. Yeah, new life. Some of you are about to have a rebirth. Some of you are going to have a reunion. And this could also be a time in your life where people from the past might be coming back just to see what's going on, right? It's not to say it's going to end up that way, but yeah, time for a nap and the fates. Things are going to work in your favor. Hence why I made oil of favor. Things are going to work in your favor. You just have to believe it, trust it. For those of you who don't know, if you are one of the good tarot readers out there, and there are only maybe 2 or 3 tarot readers that I watch on YouTube, because I honestly think majority of the tarot readers that are out there right now is utter BS. They just BS everyone. And I think it's tainted the community, right? It's kind of screwed everything up. But I do believe that a lot of you are trying to enter into a new life, and you're sort of starting to get out of your cocoon now and kind of like spread your wings, but you're still in a resting mode. You're still in a very I'm getting the word sublime, but you're still in a very kind of vulnerable place right now. And so, take care of yourself with the fates here. Everything's going to be okay. Everything is going to move in your favor. There's new life. For some of you, like me, there's going to be a new home, a new apartment, a new something. Something new is going to happen in your life. But clean up your thoughts. Some of you need to clean up your house. Big deal. Getting rid of things is a big deal. You served your purpose. You served your, chop wood. Get a broom, get your vacuum, clean up. Don't procrastinate on cleaning up your home is what I'm getting. Okay. Clean up your home, clean up your mind, right? And some of you, they've served its purpose, or something has already served its purpose, or something is about to end in your life. There's a caricature of who you used to be and who you're about to become. And you are now releasing who you used to be, and you are now, because you know that, you are now letting go of who you used to be, and you're now kind of walking into who you are becoming. Instead of being influenced by so many people, you're trying to find out for yourself and learn for yourself and trust yourself. All right. I'm getting the Muse Tarot. I love you guys. I love my community. I'll get into the other tarot readings, but it's kind of hard when you have to read for the same 5-10 people. It gets kind of all right. Okay, yeah. What's going on? Message from Isis. And I'm also getting the god of the sun, Ra. I'm getting Ra. I'm getting a lot of Egyptian mythology here. I'm also seeing Cleopatra. A lot of wisdom. If you are a feminine, there's this sense here of if you are a feminine, or you just you tend to lean towards the feminine energy, there's this thing about you where you are learning to you're starting to learn how to use your energy appropriately. So you're not necessarily trying to overextend yourself to everyone and everything, or this one guy, or this one person, or this one a lot of you who watch my channel, oh my gosh, it almost feels very obsessive over one person. And it's like there's 8 billion people in the world, you guys, like, come on. And to expand your horizons, especially as a feminine, we're all about new life. We're all about rebirth. We're all about life and death and life again. Um, while the masculine is more action driven, um more kind of dense in energy, the feminine is more free flow, right? When I do tarot readings, this is feminine energy. Six cards, please. But you're learning how to appropriately extend your energy and don't overextend yourself in certain situations. Um, a lot of people don't realize this until later on in life, until they're old, until they're like in their 70s, 80s, and they're just like, what did I just do in the past 50 years, 60 years? And some of you had dealt with situations. Ooh, some of you have dealt with situations where it almost felt like it aged you, or you feel like you stayed in a situation or you stayed in a relationship that was so overwhelming that it aged you physically, mentally, emotionally. You feel like you were, like, the life was just sucked out of you and you stopped taking care of yourself. And it's telling me you need to start taking care of yourself with the justice here. Balance. Four of Wands. Community. Home. Taking care of yourself. Taking care of your own property. Taking care of your own assets. And I think when we get excited, especially as feminines, when we get excited and we are like, oh my god, I met the one, or I'm doing this, and the moment a woman overextends herself and she puts everything on the line, her career, and trust me, this is not just me saying this is me saying it with experience, okay? When a woman puts her career, her money, her everything into one place, into one guy, all her eggs in one basket, and that one guy misses you, it's over. It's over. I see it so many times where women won't have their own income, won't have their own account, and they end up, oh, we're getting a divorce, or we're doing this, or we're getting this, or something happens, there's an emergency, whatever happens, and it becomes a hindrance, a really huge obstacle. Because now a woman doesn't have the freedom to do what she needs to do. And I speak this directly to women because I see it more happening to women than I do to men. However, it could happen to men too. Custody battles, child support, stuff like that. Like, it can happen either way. Whatever it is, there's gonna have to be a sense of using your logical mind and your intuition. If you have a feeling someone's going to screw you over, back off. You know what I mean? That is wisdom, and that is intuition. So you have Justice, Four of Wands. If you have a court case, I think it's going to be successful. Ace of Cups and the Sun. Some of you are moving into something new towards the summer, or it could be towards the spring. March, April, May, June. Five of Wands. Knight of Cups. Yeah, the Hierophant. Remember what you've learned. Ace of Wands. Um, Muse of Voices, and then you have the Five of Pentacles here and the Six of Swords. So don't, or the Seven of Swords. Don't let people kind of play you. Don't let someone, even if it's getting to a point where you're gonna have to go to court, or even if it's to a point where they're, you know, whatever, they're trying to get the most out of you. Don't let them control your mind. Don't let them control your mind. Don't let them, they have no bearing on your life. Whoever this person is, they're not necessarily, I'm not seeing necessarily someone who is putting a curse on you or a hex on you, but what I'm seeing is a lot of you, especially women, you try to go along to get along. Don't do that. Don't do that. You know, there, someone here is trying to manipulate you. Someone here is trying to get a hold of your mind. Someone here is trying, that's why you need like almost like a helmet. I don't know you. I don't, you know, like you don't know them. Like you don't know this person. You know, you need to live your life, and you need to live your life the best way possible, even if it strikes argument, even if it strikes pain, even if it strikes something. You have to learn how to stand up. Remember, rebuild yourself. Ace of Cups and the Hierophant, rebuilding yourself, and in the process, um listening to your higher self or your inner self. Some of you, you're like, I've had it with these people. I've had it with people like this. I've had it with money hungry people. I've had it with people who take advantage of me. I've had it with people who um are ready to just disown me. I've had it with people who are uh screwing up with my dreams. I've had it with people. So now it's like it's over. I'm done with it. I'm not gonna let you play mind games. Get your get your fingers out of my head. Get your sticky fingers out of my head. Right? That's a song. Don't live in my head rent free. Get out of here. 3 more cards, please. There are some people who are just really out there. They're just really either money hungry, trying to take advantage, and they're trying to ruin you. And you can't let that happen. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. There you go. 10 of Swords and the Emperor. And the Tower. Whatever situation this is, something is going to have to break down and end. And you're like, I cut it out. Cut it out. I'm done with this. Because I need to live in my sovereignty. With the Emperor and the Queen of Pentacles. I need to live in my sovereignty. In my abundance. In my own money. In my... some of you might actually be expecting a lot of money, or expecting something to happen in your own direction, and you're like, no, fuck these people. I want nothing to do with them. They're just money hungry. I'm tired of paying for people who want to take advantage of me. I am a paycheck to these people, or I am a source of income, or I'm a resource. I'm not a person. I'm not a human being to some people. I'm just a commodity, right? And so now you're like, no, now I'm going to be in my own power, and now I'm going to hold back and keep it quiet. Keep to yourself. 1 more card, please. Yeah, 8 of Wands. Yeah, you're walking. Wow. Yeah, 8 of Cups. 8 of Wands, the Fool. So a new beginning, a new start. 10 of Cups. 8 of Cups. So you're leaving, and I feel like a lot of people are walking. Some of you are learning to walk in your truth now, your authentic self. Whether people like you or don't, I don't give a flying fuck, right? So some of you are walking in your truth now, and that's the whole point of Isis. Like she's kind of giving you this, not necessarily permission, but like, hello, know your worth. Know your truth. Believe in yourself. Don't let people get to you. You need this sense of boundaries. But you're walking towards your happiness, true fulfillment and happiness. Give me one card, please. Outcome for whatever this is going on here. Just give me one card. Outcome, Two of Cups. Two of Cups. Wow. Six of Wands, Three of Swords. So this is the heartbreak. So whenever you win something, you got to lose something, right? So whenever you're going towards a goal, you're going towards something, there are sacrifices that have to be made. It's hard to say it like that, but there are always, when you win some, you also lose some, right? When you gain something, you also have to let go of something else. And it almost makes me feel as though it's a hard pill to swallow, to let go of something else. It could even be letting go of your old self. I know recently I cried over myself, and I cried over a painful past that I had to just deal with, and I had to just, it's the past now. I can't do anything about it. I'm done. Some of you are still living in the past, and it's getting in the way of your success. Okay? So, stay optimistic. For some of you, I'm sorry, like, there's something beautiful, like, you're just letting go and you're just letting things be, and then, like, all of a sudden you encounter someone in your life that is meant for you, or you encounter someone who you never thought, or you were never really attracted to, or you never really thought about it, and then all of a sudden, oh, I didn't realize you were such an awesome person. And then you end up becoming friends or more. For a lot of you, this has to do with, for some of you, this has to do with emotion and love. Emotional intelligence. It's important. Very important. For some of you, you're dealing with people who are ruled by money. And you need to be careful with that, because you are not, ruled by money, the devil card. They want to keep you on hold. They want to keep you in a limbo state of mind, like, what do I do? What do I do? I'm scared. They think that they got a hold of you, but they really, no, they don't. They don't. Always have a positive mindset. Give me 3 cards, please, for my collective. Dear Isis. She is a goddess of wisdom. She is a goddess of, not only can she foresee things, but she also has the knowledge to say, listen, this is not for you forever. The moon, yeah. 9 of Cups. Three of Wands. Anything else? Some of you are going to work with the moon cycles or the lunar new year. Yeah, you got the Ace of Wands here, the Hierophant, Knight of Cups, 10 of Cups, Justice, oh my god, and the Ace, oh my god, and the Ace of Cups, 4 of Wands, 8 of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. I see this being you. And some of you are going to work with, again, the lunar moon cycles, but I'm also seeing, like, you are setting the standard now. It's all in your court. Even if you feel like you're lacking, even if you feel like, oh, where are my resources? Where are my stuff? It's almost like it's all a domino effect. Everything in your life has led you here, and you have the opportunity to get yourself out of it, or to put yourself in a better position. Because you have the 10 of Cups here, and you have Justice. And you have the Four of Wands and the Ace of Wands. So a new beginning is coming in for you. Some of you are signing a contract, a new contract. Maybe it's a new job offer. There's a big thing about wish fulfillment here, like just fulfilling a big, it could have been a very long road. It could have been the past 5-10 years. It could have been a very long road, but everything has led you to this point. And you are like, there's no going back anymore. There's no going back. Like, I have to keep moving on. Anything else for my collective? Yeah, the Chariot. I have to keep moving on. Year of the Horse. Look at all those horses. Some of you are going to have a lot more confidence in the direction. You know, it's like that saying with it's like that saying by Thoreau. He was a writer. He said, "Go into the direction of your dreams," right? So I think you're going towards the direction of your dreams, or the direct. This is, for some of you, this is confirmation. You already know the direction of where you need, what you need to do, but this is confirmation that you need to go towards the direction of your dreams, or going towards a direction of not necessarily where money is, or where, but where you are fulfilled in. Because where you are fulfilled in, you will be okay. You will be set for life. Okay. Trust yourself. Trust yourself. Don't doubt it. Don't doubt it. Yeah, Ace of Swords. Don't doubt it. Don't let this, then this feels like karma with the Devil card here and the Ace of Swords. Don't let the karma and what has happened to you, your circumstances don't define you. Okay? Plan it out, see what you need to do, what you need to do to get to a certain place, what you need to do to get to what you need to do. If you need to travel, if you need to write a book, or I don't know, something. Don't let this get in the way of your truth. Don't let other people's opinions of you get in the way of your truth and your beliefs. A lot of people who have made it will say this: no one believed in me, but I had to believe in myself, right? Don't let other people's visions and karmas and opinions and whatever get in the way of your truth. This is the Ace of Swords. This is the sword of truth. This is, I'm cutting out any kind of distraction that's getting in the way of my wish fulfilled. All right? That is what I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this kind of general reading, but this has to do a lot with mental health, mental clarity, mental because it what it does is that if you don't have mental clarity, it gets in the way of your, it gets in the way, you start to see the worst case scenario. And that's fine to see the worst case scenario, but the best case scenario, I need you to be fixed on that, because that is where your North Star is. That is saying you need to get out of your comfort zone. You need to get out of the lack mentality. You need to get out of the painful endings, and you need to start going forward, moving forward. You know, we have eyes in front of our face, not in the back, right? We have eyes in front of us because we always look forward. We were never meant to move backwards. We are always meant to continue to keep moving forward, to keep pressing on. Okay? So I hope this is a word of encouragement. I'm going to get one card. I'm seeing a football player, and I'm seeing how committed football players are when they run, when they catch the ball and they just run all 9 yards through hell or high water, right? Through thick or thin. It's like, you want to win? This is your winning season. Keep going. You don't look behind you. You don't look who's about to tackle you. You expect your team to defend you while you're carrying the ball and you're trying to reach the 9 yards, right? So it's almost as if like I'm carrying the ball. This is my winning streak. Don't let anything get in the way. Ooh, that was a word for somebody. That was just a big word. One card, please, for my collective. It is 1:23 in the afternoon. 1:23. So elevation, and this has a lot to do with elevation, elevating your mind, elevating the way you think. No baggage. We're not doing baggage anymore. Receiving. Divine abundance. Wow. Faith and God. I'm done. Receiving. Every day it becomes easier to receive the highest divine plan and to trust my inner guidance. Divine abundance. You were born to align with love's will. Follow the Tao and serve something beyond the ego. Learn to be abundance, not chase it. You attract what you are. Okay? Faith. Miraculously, amazingly, everything I need always comes. Love is opening me to receive beyond anything I imagine. For again, some of you have like a winning streak right now, or like a streak of luck, good luck. You need to have faith that it's about to happen. Guidance. Don't screw it up, right? Don't screw it up. When you make divine intelligence your foundation, you finally have a fixed star to follow. Get out of your comfort zone. Clean up your thoughts. Let's get it. 2026. All right, everyone. I am starting a new channel. I'm not sure what I'm going to call it. If you have any suggestions, you can put it in the description box or in the comment section below. And again, I'm always open for personal tarot readings. Love and light, everyone. Love and light. And best of luck to you. And I know a lot of you guys are, I just feel a lot of you are in transition right now, or I feel you guys are about to make the next step. It's almost like I'm just giving you like that little push or that confirmation to keep moving forward. All right. Love and light, everyone. Everything's going to be okay. You don't need to drag yourself into things that no longer serve you. Love and light. Bye.